Pause for just a moment. Imagine for a second that today was your last day. Not tomorrow, not next year, today. Would you spend it the way you're spending it now? Or would everything suddenly become crystal clear? As a licensed mortician, I've learned something that has forever changed how I see life. It's not that death teaches us about dying, it's that it teaches us what truly matters while we're living. Today, I want to share that lesson with you. Welcome to Final Lesson Motivation. This channel exists to help you see life through a different lens, a lens that reminds us every day is a gift, every moment matters, and the choices we make today become the legacy we leave tomorrow. Working in funeral service has given me a perspective few people experience. It's a perspective that has challenged my priorities, reshaped my definition of success, and taught me one unforgettable truth. Life isn't measured by how long we live. It's measured by how deeply we love, how intentionally we live, and how courageously we pursue what matters. If today were your last day, would you spend it scrolling through your phone? Would you keep putting off that dream you've been carrying for years? Would you hold on to that grudge? Would you stay silent instead of telling someone you love them? Probably not, because when time feels limited, clarity appears. The things we spend so much energy worrying about suddenly seem small. The argument you had last week, not so important. The promotion you didn't get, it loses its power. The expensive things you've been chasing, they don't seem nearly as valuable. Instead, you begin thinking about people, moments, memories, laughter, forgiveness, purpose. You think about the life you've lived and the life you still hope to live. Here's the beautiful part. You don't have to wait until the end of your life to discover what matters. You can decide today. You can choose to call your parents. You can choose to spend uninterrupted time with your children. You can choose to take care of your health. You can choose to forgive. You can choose to begin the dream you've been postponing. Life doesn't become meaningful because we have more time. It becomes meaningful because we choose to value the time we already have. One lesson my profession has taught me is that life is incredibly fragile, but instead of making me fearful, it has made me grateful. Grateful for ordinary mornings, grateful for family dinners, grateful for conversations that might otherwise be overlooked, grateful for another sunrise. I've stopped asking what do I have to do today? Instead, I ask, what do I get to do today? That one question has changed my life. So here's today's challenge. Before you go to bed tonight, ask yourself one simple question. If today had been my last day, would I be proud of how I lived it? If the answer is yes, keep living that way. If the answer is no, tomorrow isn't guaranteed, but this moment is. Use it well, because one decision made today could completely change the direction of your life. If this message encouraged you, subscribe to Final Lesson Motivation and join a community of people committed to living intentionally, loving deeply, and leaving a meaningful legacy. Now, I'd love to hear from you. If today truly mattered more than any other day, what is one thing you would do differently? Share your answer in the comments. And remember, live today with purpose, because none of us are promised tomorrow. The final reflection. If today became the day people remembered you by, what would they remember? This is Final Lesson Motivation,